Dear listener, welcome to my channel. Topic is justify or contradict question in acquisition and resolution of image processing. This is the part 4. In previous parts, I have explained the justify and contradict question on point processing, neighborhood processing and histogram equalization. In this video, I am going to take all these 5 questions. Start with the question number 1. The picture quality depends on change of grid size and gray levels. The statement is true. First, we will see for the grid size. To create a digital image, we need to convert the continuous sense data into digital form. That is nothing but analog to digital conversion. This involves two processes, namely sampling and quantization. Sampling is digitizing the coordinate value, it's called sampling, and quantization is digitizing the amplitude values, is called quantization. When a sensing array is used for image acquisition, the number of sensors in the array establish the limit of sampling in both direction. Therefore, if the number of sensors are more, that means larger number of samples, which indicates the grid size smaller in both direction. Conclusion is grid size is small, more number of pixels, and vice versa. Therefore, the pixel resolution or resolution of the image in terms of sample is totally based on the sensor. So if more sensor, we are getting the more data into the digital image. Now the picture quality depends upon the gray level. At the time of quantization, the value of sample span a continuous range of gray level values. To digitize it, a gray level scale is divided into discrete quantities range from black to white. If more number of level means more variation of gray level provided by an image. Now see, this is the image in which A to B line is scanned. Now this is nothing but the values, that is having the infinite range, that is in analog form. The samples are taken and after that this is a quantization step. For example, these samples, they value having the range in a number with a high precision. Therefore, it samples the sample span a vertically continuous range of gray level values. But in digital image, we generally want the number of colors to be the in the order of two. For example, maybe two colors, one color, eight colors, 16 color. Now here we want the in image the colors to be eight. Therefore, this range, that is the range which is spanned by the samples, is divided into eight, and the samples come into this category are assigned to that particular color. So that is nothing but what, quantization. So when more levels are there, means we are giving the variety type of gray level to the pixel which fall into this particular range. Therefore, more colors means smooth contour in an image and we get the quality of the image. Quality of pictures depends on number of pixels and gray level that represent the picture. Statement is true. Pixel is nothing but sample. More number of sample means more pixel which represents the image. Spatial resolution is nothing but smallest perceptible detail in an image, and gray level resolution is smallest perceptible change in gray level. The gray level resolution is also called tonal intensity resolution, and that is nothing but the number of colors or number of gray levels present in an image, and spatial is nothing but the number of pixel. More spatial resolution means more sample. More gray level resolution means more number of gray colors intensity it can present. Also from the ISO preference curve, for each category of an image, curve tends to shift up and right. Means large spatial and gray level resolution implies better image quality. Reduction in gray level produces block effect, that is checkerboard pattern in an image. Statement is true. For example, if we carried out the subsampling in an image, that is subsampling is nothing but the removing the existing sample. So at that time, as we go continuously for subsampling of the input image, and as we are taking less number of sample from the input image, we find out the effect of checkerboard pattern. That is nothing but the degradation quality. Spatial resolution is nothing but the smallest perceptible detail in an image. Decreasing spatial resolution of a digital image within the same area result in the checkerboard pattern. Also, image details are lost when the spatial resolution is reduced. Now, this is explained with the example. Input image is of 256 by 256. The half of the sample is taken. Therefore, image is subsampled to the 128 by 128. Next, image this image is taken as input and again subsampled to the 64 by 64 and continue to 1 by 1 image. The subsampling process means deleting the appropriate number of rows and columns from the original image. The number of allowed gray levels are kept to 56 in all images. That is, there is no reduction in the gray level. Now see this image. Original image is of 256 by 256. Now half of the data is taken, so the downsampled image is of 128 by 128. We can't see any degradation. Even half of the samples are reduced from the original image. But now this image is again subsampled to 64 by 64. Here we can see degradation at the edges and not at the smooth area. Even the smooth area looks again similar of that previous image, but we can find out now the degradation occurs at the edge level. Now next 64 by 64 image is subsampled to the 32 by 32. Now the degraded quality is visible because here the pixel information is lost because lot of edge details are there and we are getting. So this image similarly looks like the images which is shown in the television or images where we don't want to see the identity of that particular object. So this is nothing but the non-uniform sampling. That is, the picture into the InTest or object into the InTest, we take the few samples and the remaining object we can show as it is. So as the number of samples are reduced from the image, we are getting the checkerboard pattern. Reduction in gray level produces the false contouring in the image. This statement is true. False contouring means what? There is not a smooth contour is nothing but the smooth area, and false contouring means what? The region is lacking of the smooth contour. Gray level resolution refers to the smallest perceptible change in gray level. Gray level resolution is equal to the number of bits per pixel. It is determined by the quantization process. The number of gray levels is usually an integer power of 2. So generally in an image there is a color which is of power 2, that is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 in this range. The most common number is 8 bits. So generally that is image is nothing but grayscale image in which 256 colors are there. Decreasing the gray level resolution of digital image may result in false contouring because as number of colors are reduces from the image, so we are getting the more drastic contrast and the region of smoothness is reduces. This effect is caused by the use of insufficient number of gray levels in smooth areas of digital image. Now this is explained with the diagram. Now see, this is the original image in which all 256 colors are there and we can see that more smooth pattern is there. Now in next image it is of only 2 colors. So in 2 colors we can see that high contrast is there and the smoothness is completely absent. Now the image with the 4 colors, we can easily compare the image of 2 colors and 4 colors and we can see that as 4 colors are there, smoothness is increases, and as we are increasing the number of colors we are getting more and more smoothness. So here see, this is the image of 64 colors and 128 colors which looks like the original, in which as number of colors increases the smooth area or smooth contouring is there. So therefore as we reduces the number of colors from the image, the false contouring occurs, that is the smoothness region try to reduce tend to reduce from the original image. Storage of images in frame buffer has many advantages over storing them in computer memory. Statement is true. Two methods provides a short-term storage. First is computer memory and second is specialized board called frame buffer. Nowadays the frame buffer are nothing but our graphics memory. Frame buffer stores one or more images and can be accessed rapidly, usually at video rates, that is nothing but 30 images per second. It also allows virtually instantaneous image zoom as well as scroll and pan, that is nothing but vertical shift and horizontal shift. Nowadays frame buffers usually are housed in the specialized image processing hardware unit. So this is nothing but all about the justify and contradict portion of image acquisition and resolution. If you like my videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. And this is a reference for this this is a reference book used for this question answer, that is Gonzalez and Woods, second edition.